Hey, what is going on, guys? Clash with Cree here, and today we are going to be building a Town Hall 9.5 base. This time we will be using all the new defenses, excluding the new xbow. So we are adding everything but the xbow and the two infernos today. I hope you guys enjoy, and we're just going to hop into the build right now. Starting off, we want to have a centralized clan castle, as per usual. And this base, we're going to go for more of a more spread out base on this one. We've been doing a lot of compact bases, and it's good to get away from those from time to time. So we are going to start off here, as we usually do, getting our queen compartment down. And then obviously, I have to get my moats in. You guys know, if you've been watching the channel, I do love these little moats, and they're one of my favorite things in the base design meta at this moment. First off, we're going to get the moat down right here, followed by a little box like so. This base right now is reminding me a little bit of our last base, so we're definitely going to make sure that they are not too similar. Next up, we are going to grab a storage and plop it right down there, followed by an archer tower and a cannon. Just going to make it a little bit harder to walk around this side of the wall. Next, we're going to drop in our Barb King. He can go nicely right here. The wall's right there sticking out a little bit. You guys can see that. I know that. And that's what we want on this base right now. So we also want a wizard tower here to prevent an easy wall break. And then we'll follow this off with a little chamber coming off to the side here, which will contain our first xbow. That will go 2 spaces off the wall on each side, excluding the front. The front side we are going to stack right here with the dark elixir storage, and then drop down a nice little archer tower right there, trying to make it add some walking difficulty onto this base from this angle there, and also protect our queen from that side. Next, we're going to move this wall up one there, just to get this range so it's all the way around the corner, and their queen will have to step up into our king and our xbow if they do want to grab our queen. Next, we're going to move. We're going to look how big that moat is. That's going to be spacing out this base quite nicely. We could even have our clan castle so that it lures from there, but we're actually going to move it right there and plant it very nicely into that slot there. Then we have this air defense. No, we want this air defense right up against the wall, so if they try and walk the compartment right here, it will grab those healers quite nicely. And that's what I've been trying to say all along. A little bit of speech impairment today, like the last video. Then we're going to have this box here. We want it to be protected from the core, so we're going to move our defenses that are in that box 2 tiles off the wall, so they cannot be targeted by bowlers in the core. Next, we have to make the core quake proof, so a wall is going to come out from there and go right down to their clan castle. You can see, nicely placed, if I do say so myself. And then we're going to add a little bit of a moat once again to force a jump spell. You can see how it's looking right now. Gonna get one of our wizard tower down there, and then right here storage followed by multiple cannons to force the queen to come into that wall junction if she wants to get that air defense, and then load up right here with a couple of point defenses, and then we're going to finish this off with air defense right there, making sure the queen cannot get multiple air defenses on one walk is always ideal. And then following up this air defense here, going to get our xbow in nicely right there. Then drop down our town hall there, followed by a gold storage right here, and then a cannon a little bit deep on this cannon, as you guys can see, and that cannon's mainly there to defend against. We're going to beef up this spot and have a double giant bomb there, and then we'll want to make sure that it is protected nicely from the pesky queen walks that do happen a lot nowadays. This top air defense going to be right up against the wall on that side there. Starting to run out of walls once again, as per usual, but we're gonna make this work. We're not gonna run out of walls this episode. That is the goal. You can see no wizard towers placed down yet. We're going to add one right here, and we have 4 point defenses still to go, and we definitely will get those down in time. Going to put a little bit of a interior double wizard tower / wizard tower farm right there, and then our last air defense will come in nicely beside the xbow on this side over here, and then we will drop in, get a nice little wall section like so. Make sure that air defense can't be walked, and then right here, similar thing, going to have a storage in front of this air defense with the double archer tower there to force a rage spell. And we have 18 walls left. So we will have this compartment like so, with a double wall right there. And then for the moat, finish that moat off there. And then we can go core Tesla farm, or we can have it by the wizard towers right over here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do about Teslas yet. We'll place those soon. For now, I just want to get these cannons and archer towers in. You can see we're gonna have a pretty deep archer tower there in the core, and then we also have our wizard tower here. It can hit the wall there, which is always nice. And actually going to move this archer tower out. It can't hit the wall, so that's not ideal, and it can't actually really do too much, so it's not the best placed right there. But if we move this wizard tower to here, have it 2 spaces off the wall so it can splash bowlers, and we put this cannon back in there, we will get a couple of wall breakers with that pesky little cannon placement there. And then to finish off that cannon, we are going to have to put the archer tower here so that golems will not be in range of the cannon if we put it there. You guys can probably see how that works. Hopefully you can, but if you can't, I'll explain it quickly. The golems, you can see cannon range. Golems are going to go this wall and this wall, and they're a pretty big unit, so they're going to stand a little bit off the wall, and therefore if wall breakers do come into the middle there, that cannon's going to pick them off nicely and do some good work. You can see base pretty not too compact, not too spread out, so I'm liking the looks of it right now. We have the xbow up there. We just need to put our sweepers in. Sweeper can go nicely right in there. That'll defend a little bit against the possible queen charge that could come in from that side, seeing as it's pretty deep and there's this big junction, and if they're really good with wall breakers, they could possibly pull that off. Not many people could, but don't know. Maybe we get some decent players coming in at this base, and they can manage to pull that off. So we don't want that happening. Next up, we're just gonna get this last sweeper in right in there. That's gonna help prevent the queen walk from this side, and then we'll keep the cannon down, and that'll work like that. Next up, for the Tesla farm, we need to get this down. I'm going to go Tesla farm right in here, kind of close to the queen. So it's a little bit pushing it, you know, but with the xbow there, all the point defense and everything that's there, it's going to be pretty hard to get through that zone, and it's just going to add some DPS onto that queen side. Now we can start dropping in our bombs that will go nicely right in here, and we're going to keep this xbow up to just keep the damage up on that queen if a queen charge does come in, and then we'll load up this side over here with the mini bombs to pick off those pesky little wall breakers. Next up, we got a ton of giant bombs to place, as we got 9.5. We got 5 bombs to drop into this base, and right now I'm not seeing another spot for this last bomb yet, but we will definitely figure that out. I'm thinking bomb, maybe in the Tesla farm. Does that work? No, that's too close to the queen. I'm maybe thinking bomb right in. Where could a bomb go? Could have a bomb here, but that doesn't really do anything. That's not going to hit any hogs. Could have a bomb here. Yeah, a bomb there works. No, not an ideal bomb. We could go bomb. We can go bomb where? We can go bomb. Bomb. Come on, bomb. Don't be tricky on me. Alright, we're going to get back to the bombs in just a second here. It's enough of making myself look like a fool. Next, we're going to drop in a couple of spring traps on this. Oh, I keep losing my train of thought on the Tesla farm there, and then we'll put another spring. We'll have this one right in there, and then another spring right over here. Load up the Tesla farm a little bit, and then this last bomb. This last bomb is being a pain in the butt. Last bomb. We'll move this wall 1 down, 2 down, and then ba-bang. Bomb's gonna fit right in behind this wizard tower now, like so. So that's gonna force out a heal there for sure now. That's perfect. And then we got mortars to place. Always forgetting about those mortars. Mortars definitely don't like me. 1 mortar there. 1 mortar here. Mortar right up here. And 1 on a mortar right there to make the balloon pathing a little bit tricky on that air defense there. And then as for black bombs, we discussed a little bit possible queen walk entries on this top area. So what we are going to do is load. We're going to have a black bomb right here, and a black bomb right in there. Now that's a weird hound flight path. Okay, now undecided on the black bombs right now. Tesla farm, going to have a couple red bombs in there, and then a red bomb right beside the wizard tower. This side's defended from dragons, so we're okay over there. As for black bombs, definitely want 1 on this air defense. It's got pretty good protection. pretty hard to path in balloons there. And then we are going to have one black bomb up on this corner, and then two on this air defense here. Just trying to, we want this air defense to be protected from hounds. And then as for the top one, healers might come around that corner, and then we can pick them up with our black bomb that will be there. It's more likely that they come from over here though, or yeah, they'll likely come from over there, or they'll walk in this side, which could be a little bit devastating for the base. We can switch our bow to bottom, but then our air defenses become clumped up. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it like that. We got a lot of point defense over here that should be able to cover our butts a little bit and keep the base up nicely. But next we're gonna start doing our trash ring, and then we're going to go like so over here. The usual trash drops on this area. You guys have seen me do it quite a bit if you have been keeping up with our almost daily base builds now. I feel like you guys have probably seen me do a lot of trash rings. You guys know what I like to do, keeping those the hit points on the grouped buildings different, so that the Valkyries will path to them and not get the added bonus of taking out both buildings in one swing. So you guys can probably see that. See, we got pump, barrack, gold mine, builder hut, gold mine, barrack, pump, gold mine, drill, and those all have different hit points. So Valkyries aren't going to get a 2-for-1 swing on those, and that's what we want. That's ideal. So we continue around the ring, going barrack and pump, and then here we're actually going to put a camp in front, and then off to the side here to try and force the baby dragon down this side, and then over here like so with the gold mine here. Oh, wrong one. And barrack and camp here with gold mine, drill, this, drill, pump, and right over here, don't want gold mine beside pump, and here, lab, gold mine. Yeah, and then push these out, make the trash a little bit harder to do, like so. And then we put a red mine there to pick off minions, as well as a red mine right here to pick off minions. Those are anti-minion areas. We got 4 builder huts to drop in. We're going to push this base down into this up here, like so. Or what corner should we go in? I'm thinking bottom corner. And then we got our huts, which we can go 1, 2, and 3 on the huts. And then this hut. Place this hut. This hut's gonna be key. Drop it right in here. Yeah, perfect hut. Alright, next we got our skeleton traps to place. Going to have skeleton traps in this compartment, serving both for anti-queen walk and anti-queen walk because they're going to stall out that queen, and anti-hog because there's a lot of hit points there that the hogs are going to have to get through. And then, like we said before, going to load up our wall breakers on these sides Remember, 2 spaces off the walls so that we save the test wall breaker from hitting the wall. There it is. And then a bomb there. And a bomb right here. Just have our dark spell factory to place, and that can go right here. And you guys can see all we have left are our infernos and the 1 xbow. The 2 buildings that you do not have is a 9.5 with all defenses down. But I actually really like how this base looks. We're going to take a look at it in scout mode and see how what it looks like from an attacker's point of view when they are hitting it for the first time, not knowing any traps. You can see the moats actually looking pretty cool. Really like how they turned out. You can see clan castle in the middle. Not sure, you can trying to figure out how I want this placed. Might want it like that so that it aggroes up at the top faster. If we push it to this corner, it's more it helps against the walk from that side. If we push it to this corner, vice versa. If we push it down, it's going to defend our bottom area of our base, but I think we're going to want it just central in that box, closer to the northeast to defend against a queen walk. Hopefully, you guys probably heard me say queen walk a ton in this video. That's the thing I feel will be strongest against this base from that top if they can walk that box. So we have in the scout mode. If I were to say where bombs are, I would definitely think a bomb is here, so I would want to try and get that out of the way. Yeah, the bomb is predictable, but you guys saw the anti, the measures that we took to try and defend that. We have our moats that are going to force bombs, going to force jump spells, and then we have our the xbow up at the top on ground. And then our queen pretty good, but we will go take off scout mode and put this in photo mode so you guys can take a screenshot at this point if you would like. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. This has been a 9.5 Town Hall 9.5 base build with additional walls, additional traps, and additional defenses, excluding the xbow and 2 infernos. I hope you guys did enjoy. Cree signing off. Peace.